Ciao, Marco.
Ciao.
Thank you. Thank you for receiving us in your beautiful hotel. I'm gonna start from the simple question. Do you know the players you're gonna play against with in Batumi? Some of them?
I know Kakabel because we fight many times in San Siro, but we are friends. So when you finish the game, all are friends for sure.
Who do you think is in the best shape right now in the team of the legends, of Inter legends?
Not me. I think now we have a good squad. Zanetti, Cordoba, Cambiasso, Milito, many treble players, and also Lucio, Figo. So hate to lose. We have to win. But I think Georgia players want to do the same.
I want to ask you about you, and I know that you're from the south. When did you become Interista? Was it since you were a kid, or do you remember the moment maybe?
I've been Interista step by step, because I arrived, I lost my first title in the first year here. Maybe we deserved to win that one, but we lost on the last game. I cried for that, and then slowly, step by step, we reach on the top. So I finished with the treble. And now I'm Interista, real Interista, very fans.
What does it mean to be real Interista? How would you explain the DNA?
We are a crazy team, right? We can lose against everyone, and when we can win, same in the same games. But that's it. Is a DNA difference than other teams. We are not. And now in the last maybe 3-4 years, we are very regular. We won the title. We have reached in the final of Champions League. So now it's much better than when I was player.
It's interesting to know your opinion. Which one gives you more pleasure, winning against Juventus or winning against Milan?
No, Juventus for sure. Because Milan is okay. We lost semi-final Champions League 2 in 2003, but we are no close friends. But we have respect with many players in Milan AC. Juventus was different because probably the history in Juventus history. For me, we are much different. Also, I played with some players in the national team, Buffon, Del Piero. They are my friends. But from my heart, I don't like Juventus, but I'm sincerely.
Yeah, let's walk back to the memory lane. You mentioned Juventus. Let's go back to 2000 in Perugia.
Yeah.
What happened there? Do you remember your motivation or feeling there when you were there?
No, we had a very strange owner. I love him, Gauchi. But if you lost with him, you have to go to the, as we call it, retiro. We had to put the whole team in the hotel. But the problem was the last game. We have one opportunity, or win, or 1 month in the hotel without family. We decided to win.
Okay. What did years in England gave you, in Everton particularly? Can you describe those years?
Many years ago, if you played in England at that moment, you can go to the national team. No chance. Vialli, Zola, after they left from Italy, they didn't play anymore in the national team. I was young, 24 years old. It wasn't easy because Liverpool is not London. In London, maybe if I was in London, probably I'd be there until now. But in Liverpool was 10 months. I had one of the best manager, Walter Smith, because he loved Italian players. He was very, very kindly with me. He helped me to play in the Premier League. It was a good experience. I decided to back just for the national team because my dream was to play for the national team. And I never played in under 15, 16, and the young national team I didn't play. Only in the first team. I reached in the national team in 2 years when I back in Perugia. And then I did 2 World Cup and 2 European Cup.
Cool. I guess that's a cool feeling when you're representing your country, no?
Yeah, it's different. In the club, you have the power, you have a feeling with all people to work in the club. The national team, okay, is different. You met them every month, but you had to restart every time from zero. So it is not easy. I was in the national team with the Cannavaro and Nesta. For me, it was too hard. I have to waiting for my time, but I keep my time.
You did good, huh?
I kept, yes.
I have to talk about 2002. Maybe that's unpleasant memory, but I think we have to talk about it. It was tragic loss against Lazio. What was behind it? It was like strategic or more emotional reasons that took place, in your opinion?
Many people expect us to win because in the stadium too. You know, the Lazio and the Inter, they are very friendly fans. All stadium was nero blue. Right now, I didn't know why we lost that game. If you ask me, hey, give me 2 titles or 3 titles instead that one, I get that one for sure. Because in 2002, we changed a lot of players in Inter. Arrived Toldo, me, Conceição, 5 or 6 players. It's good play, but the new team, the new manager, and then we played with the Calon, Ventola, but we had a very good heart team, and then every game we fight for 3 points, and then we arrived in the last game, and then we lost. For us was very, very, very bad moment.
Well, you mentioned the management and the coaching and stuff. What's the difference between Mancini's team and Mourinho's team? How would you explain their approaches, maybe?
You know, I love Mourinho because we won the treble. We got the history, and it's different. Mourinho arrived with a different mentality for me. Okay, Mancini was a very good manager. We helped us to start to win in Inter because we won the first Coppa Italia with him, and then we opened the era. In one moment, he say after Inter Liverpool, he say no, next year I'll leave. In that moment, I think Moratti say, okay, who is the best one to try to help us to win everything? It was Mourinho, but Mourinho was for me was like a father. Probably I finished my career with him. In my idea, if you have respect with me, I give you 200% every game. Play or not play, for me was the same. You know, when he left from Inter in Madrid, he hugged me, we cried together because we have too much respect together.
Yeah, that's one of I think the most touching moment, I think one of the most touching moments in football history, I guess. Your hug.
He left with the car, he came back, he hugged me because he saw me very, very sad. Because okay, we won the treble. We are on the top, but in my heart I was sad because he left.
Even now you get emotional, no?
I told him I asked him before the final, hey, please stay. But he never saw me in the high because he don't want to fly with me. So I imagine everything before the final, but.
What did he tell you in the locker room of the Camp Nou? Was it something like tactical, strategic, or purely emotional, motivational maybe?
He tried to keep calm together, but it wasn't easy because after 10 minutes, red card for Thiago Motta, unbelievable that one, but was in Camp Nou, but we are very strong from 3-1 at home. In Camp Nou, we are all together. We fight on the bench, on the pitch, and on the stand. We played like Inter, strong.
Yeah, I was going to ask what's going on in your head when you're playing in Camp Nou against Messi.
No, you play against the UFO because now it's too easy to play in Camp Nou. Okay, the atmosphere is very good, Camp Nou, blah blah blah. That moment, I think Barcelona was one of the best team in the history of football. So it wasn't easy, but we did it.
To go back to that moment, Eto Ibrahimovic transfer gave to your team. Would you win otherwise?
It was fantastic because Eto won 2 treble in a row, At that moment, Ibrahimovic want to go, want to leave from Inter because in his mind he thought I go to Barcelona and I will win the Champions League 100%. He lost against Inter. That was very fun. Very for us was the best.
Vieri, Ibrahimovic, or Milito in the practices, which is the most potent?
Like in the practice?
In the practice, or on the field maybe?
On the field, I get Milito and Vieri. In the training, Ibrahimovic.
In the World Cup in 2006, which game was the most difficult for you?
When I go in for Nesta,
yeah,
Republika Czech, because it wasn't easy for me to replay Nesta because he's my idol. He's one of the best defender ever. So I go in, I play very well first 5 minutes. I score the most important goals probably in my career because if we lost against Republika Czech, probably we come back in Italy or we reach in the second place and then we have to play against Brazil. Brazil with Adriano, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Cafu, Roberto Carlos. I think they are very, very good team. Maybe we can lose against them. And then after Brazil, you had the different part of the World Cup, Francia, Portogallo, Spain. The other side was a little bit hard. So our side was Australia, Ukraine, and in the semi-final Germany. I think is the most important goals in my life of that one.
If you could repeat the game, that's 2006, any game, who you'd rather defeat, Germany or France? One more time.
Germany.
Why?
They played in their country, Dortmund, 70, 80,000 people from them. They never lost in their history in that stadium. Maybe they are afraid of Italy because Italy against Germany many times won. And was the semi-final. You know, if you lost the semi-final, you have to be in Germany 3-4 days more for nothing because third place I hate to lose. For third place, I don't like to play. So after that is not easy because French was a very good team, maybe better than us. But we've been strong, and then we won on penalty.
In the final, though, you clearly didn't touch Malouda, and before that, against Australia, you were kicked out in the very vague circumstances. Why did it happen? I mean, how did you feel the referees treated you? Was it your reputation? Can you tell something about it?
Maybe reputation, but after Australia, I kick Zambrotta and not Bresciano. So normally in FIFA, when you have red card, minimum 2 games. That time was 1 game. So maybe they saw the action, but when the referee give me the red card, that moment is finished. But after the game, only 1 game, okay, we restart to play the next. You
mentioned before Nesta getting injured and being your idol. When he got injured, would you thought that you were a substitute that ideal for him?
No, my idea was okay. I played 45 minutes, 70 minutes, and then he come back. We have 2 more most opportunity to win the cup. After that, okay, 1 game, okay, I play against Australia, but every game, Juro, I hope he come back for us to play semi-final and the final because in my opinion, he can help us to win with him was too easy to win the cup, but he didn't come.
In the final, you scored the goal from the corner,
yeah.
And you did in the same manner against the Czech Republic. Was it something thought before, or was it purely improvised?
Was the first time in the morning when we tried the corner. I know Republika Czech different strategy was fantastic for me. I was defender because I didn't start to play, and then they put the defense like not man-to-man, but in zona. You keep your area, and then you defend. I say in my mind, hey, if I go in, and then they have this strategy, I can score for sure because nobody catch me. And in the final too, in the morning, we try, I know, I have to play, and Cannavaro say, hey, Marco, jump, because probably Patrick Vieira, he'll keep you. He is afraid of you. Okay, I say, oh, well done. Why not?
In the final shootouts, did you know you would kick in the beginning from of the game? How did Lippi inform you in advance, or you suggested yourself?
No. When we arrived on the bench, he wrote the name. Someone removed the shoes, like Gattuso, like Iaquinta. Maybe they are afraid. They say, no. I say, okay. But Lippi put 5, and then we won. Went very well, right? Because everyone scored. I think Trezeguet too was unlucky because his penalty was very well, but he was unlucky in that moment.
Yeah.
Much better for us.
Yeah.
But he was lucky in the European Cup. That's it. One time for him and one time for us.
Who was the hardest player to play against in the defense?
Ronaldo, in training, in the game. Ronaldo phenomenal. Yeah. But I was lucky because I didn't play never against Messi and CR7. It's too easy life for me.
I know that you're involved in the Legend series, and maybe there is anything you want to say, or what kind of expectations you have for the game.
We have to be happy on the pitch. We have to win for sure because we have a very tough team. And in the end, we go all together for dinner in Batumi because I know it's a nice place. They grow very fast. And why not? Maybe we can play in Italy next. It's very important to start. See you and looking forward to see you all in the stadium. Ciao.
Grazie, Marco.
Prego.
Ciao. Maybe I'll get a hug, but not like Mourinho, but just a tiny hug. მარკო მატერაცი შეიძლება ბევრს უყვარდეს და ბევრს არა, თუმცა ყველა თანხმდება, რომ ეს ის მოთამაშეა, რომელიც ჯობს ყოველთვის შენ გუნდში იყოს, ვიდრე მის წინააღმდეგ იბრძოდე. მას და ინტერის სხვა ლეგენდებს ჩვენ 7 მარტს ბათუმში შევხვდებით, ყველას გეპატიჟებით ლეგენდების მატჩზე, თუმცა თუ ვერ მოახერხეთ დასწრება, შეგიძლიათ პირდაპირ რეპორტაჟი ჩვენს YouTube არხზე ნახოთ, ამიტომ არ დაგავიწყდეთ არხის გამოწერა.